The guest experience really begins when they send you an inquiry. I believe the studies are as high as 50+% of potential short-term rental guests have booked their property using their smartphone. Having a website that's mobile friendly is going to be very important for conversion. Be as detailed and as clear as possible as to what a guest can expect if they book your property. Give them the comfort of amenities, a decent sized television, a coffee station, everything you need cooked to bake. Spend some time in your property. One more thing about the in-stay experience, and that's going to be the guest engagement or guest communication while they're in stay. So here's what we do. A guest checks in, that have all their information, they checked in, we check to make sure that they have checked in. And the way we do it is not necessarily through communication, it's through our systems, right? We check the lock to see if they gain entry, and then we check our cameras to see if the proper amount of people that register are actually entering the property. That's one point. But the next day, the following morning, they're going to receive a message from us asking them how was the check-in process and how did they find the property, and if they need anything. That message for us is one of the most important messages that we send. It does a lot for your business. First, it lets the guests know that you're on top of your game. Second, if there are any issues, it gives us the opportunity to rectify those issues. Next, it also, if there are no issues, then a week from now when they check out, they can't come back to you and say, we had X, Y, and Z issue when we check in, because it's being addressed on the second day. I can't tell you how better our reviews became once we added that message the following day. Not only did our reviews become better, but we also circumvented a lot of the issues that I mentioned, like someone spending whatever the length of stay was for them to check out, only to complain about certain things. There are people out there that won't say anything to you until they check out, or worse yet, won't say anything to you, and then they'll write this huge, long negative review. Because just some people don't feel like, they don't like to be confrontational, and they don't want to, especially while you're there, they don't want to feel like being nitpicky, or they don't want to have any type of confrontation with you while they're staying there. So they won't do it, but they will do it if you ask. If you ask, hey, are there any issues? Do you need anything? Then they will reply accordingly. And if they don't, then bad on them, because you can prove that you made the attempt to ask, and their non-response can be taken as everything's fine. Now let's talk about post-stay experience. Now there's a lot you can do here. For us, what we do is once they've checked out, and once we go to the property and check the property out to make sure there are no issues with the property, we send out another message thanking them for their stay and letting them know that we're going to give them a 5-star review, and in turn, we hope that we earn the same. Here's what that does. Number one, psychologically, lets them know that you're reviewing them, and as a result, they may not be as comfortable writing something negative because you're writing something positive about them. That's one plus. The second plus when you send that message out is remind them to write that review, because review are part of our business. It's something that we need to continue to grow within this business, because especially if it's a positive review, you can use that for marketing. It's going to be like we add it to our website, so when people are reviewing that listing, they can see what other people have said about the list. Great marketing tool. Here's another thing that I forgot to mention that we add in that listing. This is for retention and to get repeat customers to book with you. In that message, we also let them know that we are a travel agent, that we ask them, or we promote that we can help them book their next vacation, whether it's with us at one of our properties, or in somebody else's property, or a resort, or a cruise, or if they're looking for airline tickets, or they want a specialized itinerary to places like Zion Park, National Park in Utah, to Puerto Rico, to Medellin. They want something more customized and more planned out, then they can give us a call. And if they do that within that email, we offer a discount code. Now that discount code range between 10% and 20%, depending on what type of service they're asking or needing. But giving them that code and thanking them also makes them feel like we're giving them a gift, especially if they like you. Chances are they'll remember you, and then they'll book with you. One last thing that, again, I didn't mention in there, we add some urgency. For example, in that message, it states, if you book your next vacation with us within the next 3 days, you will get a discount of 20% depending on, again, the service. It could be a free airline tickets, be a free experience, a free tour. But we're going to give you a gift if you book within the next 3 days. If they don't, they get a 10% discount, and that's also included in that message. But that's what I refer to as the post-guest experience. It's going to help you give that guest a much better experience. The last thing we're going to talk about is in terms of staffing and training. You are in the hospitality industry. I highly recommend that you put all your customer service people through some type of customer service training. My personal favorite is the Disney training. I believe that it's one of the best customer trainings available. Another one that's really big, but it's hard to get into unless you're affiliate, it's the Marriott experience training. We are a Marriott affiliate team. I receive a lot of their training, and I steal a lot of their protocols, a lot of the stuff that they do, because it's proven to work. Like I said, giving your staff the necessary tools to be successful, it's going to be critical. I'm going to conclude. I'm going to go ahead and finish this video. But in conclusion, understand the following, right? Those key components that we just talked about, right? Personalizing your guest communication, creating a seamless check-in, creating high quality amenities, being very proactive with your communication will create and will help create great memories for your guests, and in turns will help you grow as a business. You will reap those benefits early on, but more importantly, you can establish a strong customer base that will sustain you and your business for years to come. Well, my beautiful people, hope this information was useful. If it was, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. A good 55% of my viewers don't subscribe to this channel. So subscribe, hit that notification button. I got one more video left in this series before we move on to something else. If you're interested in being a partner with us, DM me the word partner. If you're interested in us planning your next vacation, DM me the word dream vacations. And don't forget, Dream Vacation, a travel agency, is our partner, sponsor of our videos. Anything cruise related, resorts, flights, excursions, whatever you need, we will provide it to you, and oftentimes match our competitors or beat our competitors in terms of pricing, but nothing beats the value that we provide our customers. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.